Steve, I am just as excited about the Saints to win today as I was yesterday, as I was on Sunday night. Now, all I want to do is figure out how to get rid of my family early enough on Thursday to watch the game in peace on Thursday night.
I'm glad you added that last part in there because I watched a lot of Investigation and Discovery last night.
Me too, right?
And the part I just wanted to figure out how to get rid of my family, I was a little worried about the
Look, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to try to leave them. Okay, and that
but
means
it's the perfect time though.
Pawning off the kids.
I mean, normally I'm a 12 noon guy. I mean, the earlier the better.
Yep.
But if you're going to play on Thanksgiving Day, you need to play at night.
I agree. You don't want to be that noon game. Or
I don't want to be at noon, and you're talking with family and everything. And you want to act like you're paying attention to what they say, and you're really not. You're trying to watch the game, and one of those things. So I'm happy that it is at night, and I'm happy that the Saints are at home because you play on Thursday and the home teams win most of the time. I mean, you look at Thursday night football this year, the visiting teams have only won twice. So a good opportunity for the Saints to win their 10th consecutive game, not only because, I mean, let's face it, they're the best team in football right now, right at this given time, but also because they're playing at home on Thursday.
I love it. I read this story yesterday, and it was a sports writer who was embedded with the Saints. Now, I really never knew about the kind of compound that happens the Saturday night before home games at the Ritz-Carlton, where they basically run the first 15 plays they want to run offensively at like 30% speed. So everyone knows what they're doing, okay? And there was this big to-do about this play that Sean Payton was so excited about from the day before in the production meeting with Troy Aikman. I mean, he was telling everyone about this play. I mean, I look back to it, I'm like, why are you telling anyone?
Yeah.
But they're not. It's not like they're going to tell the other team.
No, and you don't know when they're going to run it, too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so it was the play in which Drew Brees was not ever supposed to touch the ball. And he was just going to rush. I mean, and we saw it sort of happen. He ended up touching the ball briefly and then kind of passed it on. But I didn't realize, I'll be honest, when I was watching it as it happened, they ended up scoring on that possession. When I was watching it, I actually thought it was a mistake. It just kind of worked out in their favor. Then I watched it back, and I'm like, it's genius.
Yes.
It looks like a mistake.
Yeah.
And it threw everyone off. It threw everyone on the Eagles off.
And, Sean Payton, to give him credit, I just think that, coaches are like anybody, like players too. They've had some good games. They've had some good years. He's just having a tremendous year. Everything that he's calling is turning up looking like gold. And, he's having a terrific season as well. Of course, he's got a lot of parts. And, Drew Brees right now at the age of 39 is arguably having the best year of his career. He's never won an MVP. He might be on pace to do that, especially with the Rams winning over the Chiefs last night. Patrick Mahomes, a candidate for the MVP. But, I'm more of a team guy than an individual guy. I mean, I love Drew Brees to death. I know how much he means to the Saints and whatnot. But I guarantee you, Drew Brees right now himself, if you asked him, what do you take? You take an MVP or you would take another Super Bowl ring? He's taking the Super Bowl ring.
I agree. I agree. So why doesn't Sean Payton smile? Maybe makes me mad.
Maybe it's the visor that he wears, a little too tight.
The headphones are just a little bit too loud.
Yeah.
And it was funny yesterday on the cover of the Times-Picayune. There was not the cover, the front page of the Times-Picayune. There was a picture of him smiling. But I'm not positive he ever was smiling because of the game. Maybe someone told him a joke.
Yeah.
Maybe something happened on the sideline, and just for a split second, he showed some teeth.
Yeah.
But I'm like, and I understand. I know good coaches are effective coaches. They don't have to be nice.
Yeah.
They don't. I'm not saying I want that. But just be happy because everyone's,
Maybe somebody told him that the new Queen movie out, Bohemian Rhapsody, was 90% truthful. Whenever you see a movie and it comes on, it says based on true events.
Yes.
Basically, what it is, it's about 10% true, and the other is just silly.
So did you get to see it?
Like
yet?
Cool Runnings. Cool Runnings was actually based on real events, but come on,
stylized.
There was no push cart driver named Sanka that was goes to the Winter Olympics. I mean, come on.
It gets to the end. It's all about the end story. I will say this on that topic. The one thing that I thought they put in there, and there's no way it really happened this way. It was all the stuff with Mary, the woman he was engaged to and was all around and lived next door to him.
Yeah.
I mean, she showed up everywhere.
Yeah.
And I'm like, something tells me if she was really trying to get away from him, she wouldn't have been everywhere.
Exactly.
That's just me. But, that's Hollywood for you.
That's Hollywood.
I can't wait to see the movie made about this show because Pierce Brosnan is going to be a great Stevie P.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Based on true events.
Just think about all the good stuff they're going to make up.
That'd be the only true part. Pierce Brosnan has
is
Stevie
true.
P.
Remember, Brosnan's had a fairly interesting career,
Yeah,
but
that's a nice way to put it.
he's
A little weird of everything.
yeah, he's
Mrs. Doubtfire,
Yeah.
the ultimate curveball.
yeah.
It was a run by fruiting.
He's done. Yeah, he's a real interesting actor when you look at it because he's done a lot of different. Some people fail at doing a lot of different stuff.
Yeah, you're right.
Just hasn't done it.
Be good at
like
what
Sylvester
you do.
Stallone and Rhinestone. Remember that with Dolly Parton? That
gosh,
was just an
what an
awful
awful
movie.
movie.
I mean, Stallone is good at saying, "Yo, Adrian," I mean, that's what he's good
That's
at.
him,
You
yeah.
know, or just not talking at all and shooting up people in Rambo.
I think, though, some of them worry about being typecast because look at Napoleon Dynamite. He looks like Napoleon.
Yeah.
Right.
So guess what? He can't do anything else with his life.
That's correct.
It's unfortunate.
I mean,
All right. So what are your plans for the game on Thursday night?
watch the Saints. Hopefully, watch the Saints. Watch the Saints come away with their 10th consecutive victory. I think that they will, and eat a lot of leftovers.
Yes.
So you got any Thanksgiving traditions that are like annual with y'all that y'all absolutely have to do?
No, I'm more of a New Year's guy with the with
really?
the Twilight Zone.
Oh, that's
obviously.
right. I
Yes.
forgot about that.
Yes.
So
yeah.
you're already preparing for that?
Thanksgiving and stuff is, my wife doesn't like to cook a whole lot except for Thanksgiving.
Uh-huh.
Then she cooks like everything.
That's
Yeah,
good, though, right?
and,
Then you
Can
have
you imagine
leftovers
can you
forever.
imagine the problem that Stevie P has with liking nothing to touch? You must go through
That's
so
why
many
there's so many
plates.
leftovers and
Yeah.
stuff. And it's like, I like turkey. There's some people that think like that turkey's overrated. I could eat turkey almost every day.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You love turkey that much?
Well, I mean, I don't necessarily love it, but I mean, I could almost eat it every day. It's not.
It's one of those things when I eat turkey for Thanksgiving, I always think, why don't we do this the rest of the year?
Yeah.
Like, why on a Sunday do we not just cook a turkey? A turkey's good.
Yes. And you
So-
cook it, and it can last almost a
It
week.
lasts
It
forever.
could.
Yeah.
Do you eat any? If you don't eat green things or anything that comes close to a vegetable, what do you eat with your turkey?
Oh no, there's all kind of stuff. You see,
Okay.
that's, I mean, mashed potatoes,
Okay.
macaroni and cheese.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Stuffing.
You know, at my house-
a lot of stuff. Rolls.
Okay.
You
Rolls.
gotta have the rolls. The
Oh,
rolls are just aren't rolls like the perfect complement food to almost anything.
I would have to
Rolls
agree.
are
Like
good.
good bread.
In my
Yes.
house, though,
But you don't want bad bread. They got some bread that's soggy sometimes, or just like rock hard. You gotta have good bread.
we always have to buy double the bread for my house because the first batch will always burn.
Okay,
Is that
but
right?
The first batch,
Hey.
we always forget about the bread.
Okay.
And so what happens is then you have the backup
that's how we do our bread. Though.
and you cook.
We're some weirdos.
Uh-huh.
So what I want you to do is prearrange with Uber.
Okay.
Okay, then on Thursday, when you burn the first batch, I want you to Uber the burnt ones over to me.
you
Me and my
like
sister-
the burnt ones?
Me and my sister have a competition
That's
every
nasty.
year because we want to see which one of us is going to eat the most burnt roll. We got a thing for it.
Yeah.
And we know it's wrong
Burnt
and
rolls.
weird. Love the burnt rolls, and you have to throw them. I don't care about Lambert's. Lambert's, home of the throwed roll. I got news for you. We've been doing
Gotta
that
do
for
it.
centuries.
Got to do it.
Steve,
All right.
I'm a
Gotta
throw
have
rolls.
good bread. Mr. Cook, remember Mr. Cook?
Oh,
Used to have the
yeah.
best biscuits.
Boy, did they ever.
Thanks for coming by.
Ooh.
It's been your pleasure.
ESPN 1420.
Yeah, boy.